in no way, shape, form affiliated or associated with any TTRPG creators, publishers, or manufacturers. We are just a group of individuals come together to play our game and share it with you. That being said, Lock, Dices.
Dice. Hi, gamers. I'm Locke Clark, and I'm here to talk to you tonight about our partners in this endeavor, Level Up Dice, fine purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. Now look, it's the last weekend of summer. Summer is at its end. It is fall now. And yes, the spooky season dice are still there. You can go get them. And I will keep saying that until they are sold out or it's not fall anymore. But also, I want to talk to you about these other really cool dice, the Obsidian Snowflake dice, not Snowflake Obsidian, that's different. These are black, jet black, shiny Obsidian dice with a snowflake glyphic pattern done in ionized gold. They are striking, they are gorgeous, they shimmer so pretty. You need to go check them out. And to do that, you're going to use our link to do it. Why? Because you want to make us look good. And that's how you do it. So you're going to use our link, which is https://bit.ly/capital U, capital D, capital Will of the Dice, all one word. That's bit.ly/LUD Will of the Dice. Go check out those dice and the other dice they have in store, including the spooky ones. Also, we would like to thank the musicians who have provided music for tonight's show. Those musicians are Michael Gelfi, Kevin MacLeod. I almost mixed up their first and last names with each other, and that would have been weird. Dwergar. And Patrick Taylor, our very own Peculiar Patrick.
Awesome. Finally, we do not condone the use of nicotine, such as vaping, cigarettes, and stuff, but because we do it, doesn't mean you should. If you want to quit, we support you. If you don't want to quit and you're an adult, we support you. I'm having a bad night. I will be vaping. So, that being said, let's go ahead and do introductions.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alice, the voice of Winter's Kiss Shadowstalker, also just goes by Winter. And she is a tall for a tabaxi, short for an orc, half orc, half tabaxi, with blue-gray fur and bright blue eyes. And she's a bit sad that a boy toy she thought she might have for a couple nights just got thrown overboard. And you can find me on Twitter at Captain Cupcake.
Hi everyone, I'm Christina, the voice of Tiami. She is our 6'2" Minotaur princess. All white fur. Her white hair is dyed blue, and she is not looking forward to seeing Daddy and having to deal with the consequences. Her pronouns are she/her. My pronouns are she/her also. And you can find me at Twitter at Tia Morskaskula.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Shariz. A slightly shorter Luxodon. Shariz is the miracle child of Zaraj, the famous heroine, and he's currently on Star Gushat's. One day John will tell me how to pronounce that. Shariz wants to do it all, see it all, and not necessarily in that order, and he's kind of having a moment that he's not sure he is the strongest that he can be. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, she/her, and tonight I'm going to be playing Kalira, also she/her. She's a 2'8" halfling in appearance, but with gnomish ears and little fangs where her canine teeth should be. She's got bright purple hair and bright blue eyes, and she's a little nervous about going home. Doesn't want her dads to make her stay. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Locke Clark, and tonight I will be playing Atreus Ironclaw Nixon, the adoptive son of one Nix Shadowstalker, formerly Dandy Santhy Gelbean Gigglebox Monfrey Shadowstalker, raised in an orphanage, struck out on his own at a very young age, probably too young. He has a magical prosthetic arm and a a Steel Defender companion named Pork Pie, and he's kind of an asshole, as we learned last session. But he's just looking for a good story because that's what he grew up on, is the good stories of the adventuring party that his mom ran with, and his uncle Karak. And he's a he him, I'm a he him, and you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
Excellent. Do we, as always, tonight's safe word is porcelain. And do we have any last requests before we get
Not
started?
the fan.
I wasn't the only one who forgot tonight.
Shariz is a he, him, and I'm a he, they.
Both are she, her.
When last we left our party, they had made it to the air dock outside of Ardonis, and they had, after some shenanigans, boarded the Valkyrie, setting sail for Port Bloodgut, the box of transmutation in tow. Along their voyage, they were set upon by a group that calls themselves the Black Talons. Their airship captured the box of transmutation, taken in exchange for Shariz's life. But yet the captain, the first mate, and 7 of the crew were thrown overboard before a consensus to give the box over was made. After that, the Valkyrie was cut loose from the other ship, the Sky Shepherd, a ship that had been stolen by the Black Talon. What was left of the crew manning the ship, but determined to head to Port Hope in Taladagarious instead of Port Bloodgut. There was a slight altercation. Shariz stepped in to defuse the situation. And time has passed. It is now nighttime. You are in your cabins. This is where our story resumes. And this is where we discover, have you been forsaken to the will of the dice? Does anybody have anything they want to do? Yes,
Yeah.
Patrick?
So Shariz is in his cabin, kind of pacing at first, contemplating the fact that how many times he's just died so many times, and he does something that is very unlike him. He gets down, he sits on the edge of his bed, and he's like, takes a deep breath, and he goes, "So, I don't normally do this, but, Uwe, Alway, all the other ways, the primordials of Israelion, I know I don't normally, like, talk to you, and I know that, like, my mom said that if I ever had any problems, that sometimes we have to ask the gods for help, and, well, if you could just, like, help me out here, 'cause I've almost died so many times, and my friends, I feel like I won't be able to protect them if I keep going on like this, and I just need some help."
Roll a D100 for me, Patrick.
A D100. Dun, 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 dun. It is a 7.
Let's see who answers. A single mote of blue light will appear in your cabin.
Oh.
It will pulse slowly. Vroom, 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 as it begins to grow. Slowly. The size of a pea. The size of a walnut. The size of a grapefruit. It grows and begins to morph its shape, taking on a humanoid vestige before it solidifies.
Oh.
Beauty, the only word that can be brought forth at the sight of this creature, a very androgynous, beautiful being. Long red hair, piercing green eyes, clad in silver robes. Fingertip to fingertip, they will regard you for a moment, and then nod. Greetings, Shariz. I am Utamari, the Watcher of Worlds.
Oh,
I have heard your prayer and come to offer you hope.
that'd be real nice. That's really nice of you. I'm sorry. I'm just a little starstruck. This is, and he'll kneel.
You fear the magic within you and the wildness that comes with it. But there is a power that can spring forth, a divine power, if you will but take the oath and champion my cause, the cause of life and liberty.
Oh, will that like interfere with like the grand scheme of plans that I have to do, with like Vashka and stuff, or?
It will better prepare you for what is to come.
Oh, well, then, yeah, yeah, you seem, I mean, I know who you are, I've read about you, and that's really cool that you're here right now in front of me. Oh, goodness, yes, I think I will.
Draw your blade.
Uh, he looks, it's not on him, it's like near his bed, so he takes it out and like, takes the blade out and puts it in his hands and offers it up to her. Still kneeling.
They will, because they are neither male nor female. They will place a hand upon your shoulder. The words will automatically come to you in Yggdrasilian, the oath of the ancient. The words wanting to come forth. Do they?
Yes, they do. I don't know what they are, but they do.
You will feel a coursing through your soul, a transformation as that which was will fade away. In a moment, sure is, you will die, cold and lifeless on the floor. You will see the beyond, the ever after, the peace and joy that can be wrought from crossing over into the beyond. And then you will awake, changed. I have shown you what lies beyond, so that you will no longer fear death. Rise, Shariz, as my paladin, and go forth and smite the darkness of the world.
I will. I will defend nature and all of my friends in this world. Thank you.
They will place a single finger into the center of your chest, and from it vines will begin to grow, wrapping around you, conforming to you perfectly. It does not cause pain. It's comfortable. It's welcoming. It feels like home. That feeling of when you return home after a long voyage. The vines becoming metallic. This is a gift to show the world that you are mine. You now have a chest plate.
Sweet. Breastplate. Well, thanks. I'll wear it with pride and honor, and yeah. Thank you.
They will kiss your brow, motherly, a hand to your cheek, and then they will fade, leaving you there to wonder for a moment, was it real? Were it not for the chess piece, you might never know. Winter, you had something you wished to accomplish.
Yes. Winter is going to go try and find the new captain.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Alright, I believe my thing on that is 0. No, it's 2. Haha! That's cocked. God damn it. How does a 16 suit?
16 will find the captain on the upper deck near the helm, speaking with the helmsman.
She'll wait until he's, out of conversation. She doesn't want to interrupt him and be rude.
Their conversation will last for several minutes, and then will come to an end. And he will move to place his hands upon the railing of the upper deck, looking out over the night sky. How close the twin moons seem, as almost as if one could touch them and slide on the silver beams which they cast. My, how countless the stars. Away from the world, it seems as if the vast openness calls.
She'll come up next to him and just... It's a lovely view.
It is.
Not as lovely as the view that I'm looking at right now, though. And she'll eye him up and down.
He will arch an eyebrow. That's a new one.
She'll just smirk and shrug.
He will extend his hand. I'm Roger.
Winter.
A pleasure, Winter.
You look like you could do with some company tonight.
I could. Are you offering?
I am.
He will take your hand and begin to lead you towards his quarters.
There we go.
Is that all you wished?
Yep.
All right. Atreus, you had your hand up when I asked who wanted to do something.
Yes, no, Atreus is still very put off by the events earlier, especially because the crew started to draw weapons when what was obviously going to be a fist fight, and that's just not cool. So he is brooding right now, and is combing the ship. Like, he is going over every part of the ship to try and find any clue about the Black Talons, where they came from, where they went, anything, anything they might have left behind on the ship. So that is what he is currently doing.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Don't fuck me, Ustad. Ooh, that's Ustad. You could have bought me dinner first. That's a 17 plus. That's not fucking me. That's a gentle lovemaking. My investigation is +1, so that's an 18.
You find yourself in the hold of the ship. The hold is empty except for a large crate wrapped in chains with a padlock on it.
I'm going to. Oh, you know what? I can do that too. Ha! I am smart. Where is it? Does he get a bonus for that? Efficiency bonus times 2. Interesting. That's a weird. Okay, sorry. I'm going to have. Oh, there's just +4. Never mind. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have pork pie sniff around it, and I'm gonna put my ear up to it and try and listen to see if is there something inside it that's alive. Why is it chained?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Give me a perception check.
That is an 17.
Pork pie will sniff around, whine a little bit, and lay and sit leaning against your leg. You will place your ear to the wood, the rough, cold surface, offering nothing but silence.
What's the matter, boy? You don't like it?
Pork pie will whine again.
Should I open it?
He is indifferent.
All right. Good boy. All right, let's go find the others. And I'm gonna go back upstairs and try and find everybody else.
Alrighty.
Tira, I have a
Yami.
question I have to
Oh,
ask.
sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
Sorry. Given that Physic is one of my dads, and during character creation, he specifically stated that his character would have told mine every detail of their adventures. Does Kalira know who the Black Talon are?
Give me a history check.
All right. Oh, let me pull up my stats. Stats would be good. Oh. 14 plus 10, 24.
I need everyone but Clear to earmuff. Given that Physic and Tannen would have spared no detail, Kalira would know that the Black Talon was a demon army that served Lilith and Malachutius. They had taken control of Iron Sage, usurped the kingdom, and almost got the king to marry Lilith. But Lilith is gone. So who could be commanding them now?
That's a good question.
May I bring the rest back?
Yes.
Welcome back. What is Tiami doing?
I have a question. Are we sharing cabins like we were on the Valkyrie, or do we all have our own?
You all have your own, but they are very meager. They are 5 by 6, a single cot, and a wash basin.
It's fine. It was just that, does she have witnesses or not? So if she's alone, she's actually going to go into quiet contemplation and prayer because she doesn't need to put a show on for anyone.
Okay.
So she's just gonna sit there and she's gonna put herself in a meditative state and just pray until somebody disturbs her.
Okay. And is Cleo doing anything?
Given what they just dealt with and who they dealt with specifically, she is probably making notes in her notebook, in her usual frantic state where she's fidgeting with things and making notes and going back and forth as to whether or not she should contact your fathers about this.
Atreus, most of the others are not hard to find. You can easily find Tiami, Kalira, and Shariz. Winter seems to be absent.
So I'm just imagining Tiami is in quiet, contemplative prayer because it's finally having. And Atreus just bursts in the room. I've got an idea. I figured it out.
She said, well, if you wanted to join me for company, I mean, like, that was sudden, but okay.
No, where's Winter?
Not here.
Oh, shit. We get Winter to seduce the new captain and get him to take us to Bloodgut. It's a brilliant plan.
I think she's on that.
Oh.
The new captain. I don't know about the Bloodgut part.
I mean, all right, cool. Hey, so I was checking out the ship to see if there was any clue about these Black Talon guys while, since they had the ship first, I was trying to figure out who the fuck they are. And there's a box.
Like a box, like the transmutation box, or like a big box?
Like a big box. Wrapped in chains.
Oh.
And padlocked in the hold. All by itself.
That sounds potentially... We need to find Kalira.
Yeah, and probably Shariz. I think Winter's handling the plan, which is totally my plan, and I'm taking credit for it. But we should get everybody else, and we should check out this box. And, because I think the box might be dangerous, because Pork Pie really didn't like the box. He just whined at it. We don't open the box until we're near Bloodgut as a backup plan, and then we open the box, and whatever horrible thing is in there that's going to jump out and attack might force the ship to go down at Bloodgut. It's the best I got. I'm gonna
get the others.
Right, and I'll go grab.
Yeah.
You would know that if the course has been set for Port Hope, that you will not come anywhere near Bloodgut.
Yeah. She just didn't mention it. She's done fighting about it.
Okay.
Let's go get the others.
I'll get Shariz. You get Kalira.
Okay.
Shariz!
Oh, hello. You can see he's got his breastplate that has like vines all over it, and he's like mid playing with his longsword and kind of thing.
By the way, we're starting the meme right now that Atreus enters rooms like Kramer on Seinfeld. That's. Did you somehow make that out of that bullshit chainmail you bought?
Oh, I still have that. And he points over to the bed where there's still the roll of chainmail. No, I still have that. No, I think I'm a paladin now.
Okay, cool. I found a thing. Come on.
Oh,
Get your sword.
He's got his sword in his hand, so he just kind of puts it in his little scabbard and comes with him.
Yami's gonna knock on Kalira's door, but if she doesn't answer in like 30 seconds, she's just gonna open it because she knows Kalira gets very focused. And she's a freaking princess, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah, she's totally hyper focused right now. She's probably pacing back and forth and muttering to herself.
Kalira, we have a mystery. We need you to solve.
Oh, we really do have a mystery, because if the Black Talons aren't serving Lilith anymore, then who are they serving now?
We're Black Talon. Come on.
And she'll put her notebook in her little pouch and follow you.
Bring your chalk.
You were muted, Ren.
Sorry. Yeah, she'll pull her chalk out of her cleavage. I've got it right here, and tuck it back in.
So we'll go.
I lead everyone to the box.
So
who is showing the captain to the box.
A different box.
So this box is approximately a 20 foot by 20 foot by 20 foot cube. The edges are wrought iron and rivet. It is wrapped several times in as many directions as possible with thick, heavy chains and a large padlock that is about 12 inches.
Ta-da!
It's a really nice box, but we've got a really big problem because the Black Talons used to work for Lilith, and Lilith isn't here anymore, so who are the Black Talons working for now? And we've really got to figure out what's going on, and we really need to not go home because my daddies are going to make me stay.
Your dads are going to make you stay. What do you think my dad's going to do? And if the Black Talons left this box here, what's in the box if it's not Lilith?
Yeah, that's the real
I don't know
question.
if it's not Lilith, and if it's bad, and if the Black Talons didn't want to mess with it, then that's a whole other story. And
what if it's really, really good?
Or what if it's really, really bad?
We won't know unless we open it.
Gariz knocks on it with his nose and says, "Hello."
I say we wait until we're close to Bloodgut, and then we open it. That way, if it causes a bunch of havoc on the ship and the ship has to go down, we're already near where we want to be, and we're not in hope.
But
Oh,
what
the
if
ship
they don't
probably won't.
take us to Bloodgut, because
Yeah.
that's a really slim chance. We're probably going to go to Hope.
Yeah, the ship's trajectory probably isn't going to go anywhere near Bloodgut because Hope and Bloodgut aren't anywhere near each other.
Well, that's why we've put Winter on convincing the captain horizontally.
Does she know she's supposed to convince the captain, or is she just fucking him?
I'm hoping she's enacting my plan.
Yeah, we need a backup plan though. So if we don't go to Bloodgut,
Ooh. Hey, can you message Winter?
no.
Tell Winter to get the captain to change his mind. Tell her it was my idea.
If the captain changes his mind, I will totally give you complete credit.
Does anyone have sending?
Wait, hold on. Let me double check. I might. God, what did I just do to my screen? No, go
That
back to
would
the
be
original way.
awkward.
He knocks on the box again with his trunk. "Hello, is anyone in there?"
No response.
That
Should we
box is
open
bigger
it?
than our personal rooms.
I really don't think we should open it.
But like,
Can we like
it's a
peek in?
box.
Like, do you have to make a door? Could you make like a window?
So if I make a door, if there's something inside, I could get out, or worse, we could get trapped inside.
Don't make a door. Can you make like a peephole? I mean,
I don't
it's a
know.
big box. Can it get out a little peephole?
I mean, I guess it could make a peephole, but I don't know if it's a good idea because if it's protected by any kind of magic, not using my magic on it could really mess things up.
Yeah, I got nothing.
No one has any way to tell Winter the plan.
One moment as I look up how my spells get changed, because I think I pray about them every day. I might be able to do something here.
I mean, like, I could write Winter a note that only she could read, but then how would we get it to her? And if we put it in the captain's room, like, he's going to see that there's a note that he can't read. So that's not a really great plan.
As you all are doing this, Winter and the captain are engaged, having a very interesting time.
Utir, could I possibly spend a minute in meditation and switch one of my spells around?
You have not prepared your spells for the day, so I would allow that. But
Thank
that's the only spell you'll be able if you're only spending a minute.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I just give me like just like count it out, but I'm gonna like pray about seeing if I can get some help here. Okay.
Gaps in the doors?
Sure.
Like Atreus, could you be small enough to like go through a gap in the door?
In theory, maybe.
I mean, that could be awkward too, though. I don't know if they want company.
That feels a little voyeuristic.
Talking in her head would be.
No, because you're not actually seeing anything. It's intrusive, but it's not voyeuristic. Those are very different things.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Hey, Tyr, have we technically had a short rest?
No.
Okay.
Winter sure ain't resting right now.
So the minute passes, sure is.
Okay. So, I think I can do this now. Now that I've done this, and let's see. Magic of the ancients, give me sight amongst sight, and be able to see the magic in front of me. And he casts detect magic.
Casting
Oh, I
detect
thought-
magic.
I thought he was going to swap out something for sending.
I don't get sending.
Sending's a third level spell, but message is either a cantrip or a first level.
It's a cantrip.
And I don't
Casting.
get cantrips.
Casting detect magic. What magic items your friends carry on them will glow blue to your gaze and your gaze alone, but the box remains plain.
Well, that's strange. Well, let's try this. And Shariz will pull out his longsword and hit the lock with the intention of trying to break the lock off
Whoa,
of it.
whoa, whoa,
Oh my
whoa,
gosh,
whoa,
Athletics
whoa!
check.
Shariz, what are you doing? We just had to open the box. What are you doing?
I'm opening the box.
But you shouldn't open the box because there might be something bad in the box, and it's really bad. We don't want it out here.
Or it could be something good. 16.
The lock will pop.
See?
Kalira's
if we
gonna
have
hide
to-
behind Atreus.
Yeah, oh, yeah. All right.
He knocks on the box again with his trunk. Hello in there.
No response.
Okay, well, see? There's nothing in the box. The box didn't move. The box is still safe. The lock is off the box. Now we get to see what's inside the box. He'll try to open the box somehow. However it opens.
Removing the chains, the front of the box will fall. The scent of death will come to your nostrils of decaying flesh. You will see there what was the crew of the Sky Shepherd in macabre poses, bodies connected with spear and sword, twisted, tormented expressions on their faces, haunting gazes of dead eyes meeting yours.
Well, that's something I can't unsee.
Well, I guess we're gonna close this box back up.
Thanks, Shariz. Appreciate you. I just tap him on the back. Good job.
This was your box, buddy. You found this. This was yours.
I said don't open it till we get nearer to our destination in case it's bad.
This is a whole box of non-consent right here. I just need you to close it.
Closing the box and putting the chains. And with the lock, once the lock is there, I would like to cast Mending as a cantrip so that the lock can go back to being together.
Okay.
I will help mend the box.
Winter, your foray into the wild side of things completed for the moment, at least round one.
here. I'm starting a short rest.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go sit in a corner. I'll be back, guys.
Anything you wish to do, Winter?
Not yet.
Okay.
Hydrate.
I mean,
And
yeah,
round 2 will begin.
she knows all that. She knows about between care and aftercare and hydration and
Next.
So Atreus is taking a short rest. What about the rest of you?
Yeah. Tiami's going back to her cabin. Like, she's... Yeah.
I see Atreus trying to sit in the corner and rest, and Kalira is still pacing back and forth in front of him, ranting about the Black Talons.
Riz has gone to the main deck and is practicing sword play on the deck in the moonlight because I think that's a cool image. Trying to get out the images of the dead crew that he just saw.
Atreus is absorbing as much of what Kalinda says as she's going back and forth, but is also just like is seeing nothing, is just looking off in the middle distance and just relaxing and letting anything that he catches from her high speed rant just sink in, but not commenting, just sitting there.
And time will pass as time does. Moments becoming minutes and minutes becoming hours. Tiami and Atreus, you may take a short rest.
Cool. Immediately upon completing my short rest, I go, all right, that should do it. I stand up. I look at Clear and I'm like, that was very informative, but I don't know that I caught half of it. But I'm going to go fix our problems. And I turn into a spider.
Okay.
Oh,
Little mechanical spider.
do you mean to carry you upstairs?
She'll hold her finger out and let the little spider crawl up on her finger.
I crawl up onto your finger.
She'll walk upstairs. Does she know where the captain's quarters are, or just what deck they're on?
No.
Atreus, I just realized I don't know where the captain's quarters are. I'm gonna have to ask one of the crew.
So she'll go up to the deck and see if she can find a crew member?
They are crew members, one at the helm. The others doing about their chores.
She'll go to whoever's closest.
Excuse me.
Yes.
She's gonna keep the spider down out of sight.
Can you tell me where the captain's quarters are?
Under the upper deck.
Okay, thank you.
She'll turn around and just casually walk away with her tiny little legs. When she gets over by the captain's door, she's just gonna hold her finger down by the gap and let the spider go do his thing.
I do not go into the captain's quarters though. I'm gonna crawl around the outside of the captain's quarters looking for a window.
On the Sea Shepherd, there is not. I had to think. I've got these drawn out. I'll have to show you guys the drawings. They're not very good drawings because I'm not a very good artist, but it is at this time that a booming voice will be heard by Kalira. Where are you? You have not responded. It is time to come home.
I'm guessing this is Da.
This is Da.
We're on a ship. We're heading toward Morton's Deep. There's some things going on. But it's going to be okay. I love you.
And then she's gonna just like,
Okay, so Cheer, if I didn't find a window, then I will go under the door.
Okay.
And I'm going to go and I'm going to find a place where I won't be visible to the captain's direct line of sight, but I will be visible to Winters. And I'm going to make a web and I'm going to write blood gut in the web, Charlotte's Web style.
All right. Give me a dexterity check
Okay.
to see if you can actually do that.
Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. And I write it in orc because I speak that language. Okay, text check, you say?
Yep.
13 plus 2, 15.
Okay. And that was the spider stats, right?
Oh no, spider stats, right? Good call. Extras. Tiny spider, where are you? Our dexes are the same.
Okay.
So yeah.
Winter, give me a perception check with disadvantage to see if you see the web.
Yes, sir. That'll be a no. See, I believe. Let me check my bonus real quick on that. Go away, Cortana. I didn't mean to click on you. Perception. Yep. So I rolled a 3 and I rolled a 1. She doesn't notice anything. And my bonus is 0. No.
Yeah, she's very engrossed in their extracurricular activities.
Hey, Tyr.
Yes.
Having made this journey the other direction, would Tammy have about an idea about how much further the trip is?
Yeah, y'all will be reaching Port Hope by morning.
Okay. Well, we're a couple hours out. She's going to start primping, like she's going into full princess mode because she's going to perform as soon as we get, like, when we hit the deck, she's going to be in princess mode. So, like, when we're, like, a couple of hours out, she's going to start prepping herself. Hair, makeup, the whole nine. The dog.
Does Casimir have a powdered wig with bows in it?
We're going to do curls and bows. We're going to do the rag curls.
Give me an insight check, Tammy.
That's a 15.
There's something special about this ship to make the voyage this fast. From the Valkyrie, it would have been a couple of days.
I'm going to say, I thought it was a couple of days, yeah.
Being the daughter of royalty, you have heard of experimental ships using less than stable magics.
Yep, she's going to note it, but she's just going to keep going on.
All right.
Meanwhile, the spider is just sitting there going.
No, some part of the spider is like, oh, that's a good move there. I need to remember that one.
I've got 8 eyes. I can do both.
Winter learned it all from her mom.
Wow, flexible. I didn't know Minotaurs could do that.
And time continues passing. Is anyone doing anything else?
Kalira will wait outside the captain's quarters, trying to look casual for as long as she can, waiting for Atreus to come back. If he does not come back, she'll wander back to her room and go back to pacing, because now, on top of racking her brain over what's going on with the Black Talons, she's also freaking out about her dad's wanting her to come home.
Atreus does not stay in there more than an hour. He comes out before his hour's up.
In that case, we'd at least pick him up.
After practicing, Shariz will go back to his little cabin and get ready to go to sleep.
All right. You fall into a peaceful slumber, Shariz. There's something changed. There's a newfound confidence and a lack of fear of death that allows you to sleep. Probably the most restful sleep you've had.
Even on this crappy bed, he sleeps like a baby. Which is to say, not at all like a baby, because babies don't sleep at all.
They just sleep in bits.
Like a cat. That's how we should say. Like a cat. Dead to the world, but peaceful.
All right. The exploits concluded. Winter, what do you do?
So, after they're unless the captain is not of the mind, probably laying about, possible cuddling, nice, just calming down after stuff. She's going to go, well, there's one thing that you could really help me with.
And that would be?
I know that you guys have to get to that one place, but we really, 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 really need to get to Bloodgut.
I cannot.
This is actual, end of the world shit, man.
And you must understand that protocol demands that I return Tiami to Port Hope. My life would be forfeit if I did not.
Okay, but why? Did the king fucking tell you to?
She's a princess, and the diplomatic transport was sunk. It's standard protocol. And our master has already sent word to Tarios that we are en route.
Damn. Oh well. And she's just gonna propose continuing until they fall asleep, basically. Why not?
And so it happens. Is anyone else going to sleep?
I'm sure Kalira will eventually spin herself out and fall asleep, either on her bed or sitting in a chair or something.
Atreus broods to sleep.
If Tammy deems that she has enough time to still get up early enough to prep herself, she'll sleep.
And so sleep you will. Everyone may take a long rest. You're lucky that you get the long rest. This ship is experimental and basically uses a form of a teleporting wormhole type thing, and I have to roll each time to see if it works. Well, it didn't work, so now it's going to be longer before you all get to Port Hope. And morning will come. You will awaken, each of you.
Kalira is going to go to her bag, get her sending stone, tap it.
Dad, Da, we're arriving at Port Hope. I'd like to speak with you in person.
And then she will wait to see if there's a response.
The voice of physic will enter your brain. I will meet you at the port.
And then she will pack her things and try to gather her courage.
Atreus eventually gets up, gets coffee, then kicks Shariz awake. Come on, holy boy.
Oh, you can just regularly nudge me. You don't have to kick me. That's just not nice. But thank you
Short
for
trip.
waking me up.
Come on, we're sword training. Let's go.
Oh, okay. I have to tell you, I think I've gotten pretty good.
So, Winter's gonna try and get up before the new captain and basically, like, walk of shame sneak her way out of his cabin.
Glistening in the
stealth check.
sunlight, glistening in the sunlight, a web that says blood gut in the cabin.
Alright, so she wouldn't have her armor on, so do I still have disadvantage?
No, if you don't have the armor on.
Okay. Unnatural 20!
Sneaking back to your cabin, exhausted but satisfied. As time parches on, Tiami, as you make ready, as Atreus and Shariz train with the sword, as Kalira tries to screw her courage to the sticking place, and as Winter does whatever Winter does.
Well, she's getting dressed back in her armor at this point now.
You will hear calling from the top of the stairs, "Port home! Port home! Make ready to land!"
So Tiami's going to gather up all her stuff and go out. She wants to make a appearance about this when they land. So wherever
Okay.
she can be out of the crew's way, but be seen as they're coming in to land, that's where she's going to stand majestically.
Okay.
Kalira's got on her long, heavy-duty... They're not... It's not a skirt. If you're familiar with what palazzo pants are, they've got the really wide legs, so when you're standing still, it looks like a skirt, but they're not. They are pants. She's got on her pristine white blouse and her tools and stuff in her bag and strapped on her hips, and her magnifying glass is like on her head like a pair of sunglasses tipped up. And she's just trying to steel herself.
Okay. What is Atreus doing?
Atreus goes and stands next to Tiami, and is like, technically, this ship doesn't belong to your dad. Technically, the crew just had to get you here. I mean, this ship belongs to us as much as anybody, right?
Technically, you're going to pretend like you're my honor guard, and we're going to bluff our way through this if we have any luck.
All right, fair.
Okay, that sounds like a better idea than what I had.
Hey, Winter, did you get my message last night?
You left a message?
Yeah, I worked really hard on it, too.
Did you leave it in my cabin? Because I
No,
kind
I
of
spun
wasn't
it in a
there.
web in the captain's cabin.
No, I hope you enjoyed the show.
That was actually, I mean, I didn't know Minotaurs bent that way. It was impressive. No, I was hoping you'd talk him into taking us to Bloodgut instead. I wrote Bloodgut in a web in his cabin.
Oh, yeah, I tried. He didn't go for that at all.
Oh, well, it was a good idea that I had. All right.
He brought up the whole death thing, huh?
Not the death thing, the whole honor bound, this is the thing that we have to do because it's the thing we have to do.
On penalty of possible death. It's an honor thing.
And Kalira is weirdly silent through all of it.
The hands will make about docking, the mooring line secured, the gangplank lowered. Young Captain Roger will cast Winter a wink as he steps off the ship. What are y'all doing?
We're landed? We're good?
Yep.
Awesome.
What did the rest of the crew do? Are they still aboard?
Yes.
Okay, well, you don't expect me to go, prep the way. Where are the guards? This is ridiculous. Come on.
I step out in front and start heralding you as we get off the ship.
Do you need an escort, my friend? He holds out his arm.
Thank you. Such a gentleman.
Make
Winter's
way,
taking
make
up
way,
the rear.
and give right reverence to Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Taladagarious, the star of the evening, the shift of the wind, it's just, he's pulling phrases that sound poetic out his ass as he walks.
Hi, ship captain guy.
Captain Roger will nod to you, Shariz. The landing pad is empty, except for a small figure, cloaked and hooded.
Kalira's going to come down the gangplank behind everyone else, as she knows it is proper she process behind her princess. So she might not be visible at first until they clear the gangplank.
As you hit the landing pad, you will see there, hooded and cloaked, a very familiar figure.
Hi, Dad.
Kalira.
She'll just kind of nod.
Hi, Kalira's dad. My name's Shariz.
Hello, Shariz.
Tiami will stop and acknowledge him. It's so nice of you to allow Kalira to accompany us. She has been a great source of knowledge. We're sorry if we caused you any distress. Daddy explained it was all okay, right?
His Highness and I, His Majesty and I have spoken, and neither one of us are of the accord that anything at this moment is okay. What have you gotten yourself into?
We haven't gotten ourselves into anything. Like, we were literally told that prophets spent centuries and centuries getting it to where that we were even born for all of this shit to take place. We didn't get ourselves into anything. They forced us into it.
I mean, and technically, if we were born for it, doesn't it make it more your fault and Daddy's fault than our fault?
Daddy, I know I haven't exactly left home much, and I can do this. I know you and Da don't think I'm ready, but I can do this.
What exactly is this? I
Hi,
have no idea what's going on.
hi.
Yeah.
I'm Ironclaw. And he extends a hand.
This is Atreus.
He will shake your hand. Nice to meet you, Atreus.
Okay, so, and I lean in real close. You know how sometimes, like, the fates just, like, pick heroes to do the big thing? Well, it seems like some people have been manipulating fate to pick us to stop the world from ending for, what is this, the 8th or 9th time that something has tried to end the world?
Maybe we should have this conversation not in the middle of the dock.
Yeah,
That's
we
why I'm
should get
leaning
back
real
on
close.
that ship and go to Bloodgut.
Yeah, the crew's not going to take us to Bloodgut, I can tell you that.
And we can get there on our own. We're
Fly an
capable.
airship?
No.
Oh, and it's unstable magic on that airship too, by the way. We're kind of lucky we got here safely.
Why do you need to go to Bloodgut?
I want to explain, but they're right. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it here.
They will pull out a book. It is covered in gems and circular, moving bits and baubles. Opening the book, they will take a handful of dust and spread it around. There are strange things going on inside the kingdom. It is best if we speak here and speak quickly. If what I think is happening is happening.
So the way Lady Bianca described it is that there's a couple of boxes, and we have to find the boxes. We have to stop Vashka from escaping from one of the boxes, and
We
the
had
other
the
box.
one box, but we had the wrong box.
And
and if
then some guy stole that box.
And we have to stop Vashka from escaping from the other box because she'll bring eternal darkness.
And there's a prophecy, but I don't know that I trust Bianca because she seems shady. She keeps lying to us and then apologizing for it. But either way, there's a prophecy, and like people are gonna die in like end of the world.
And what does that have to do with you all?
Because
yeah, the prophecy is about us. We have to save everybody.
Bianca says that we were supposed to have been trained from birth for this, or in my case, creation. But none of us knows what we were supposed to have been doing. But we can do this, Dad. I know we can. You and Da said you weren't ready when you got picked. You had to figure it out as you went. And you had to lean on your friends.
Persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
And she's got lots of tall to lean on between all of us. I'm trying to help. Does she get advantage?
Sure, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Pork pie nuzzles. Physics.
Unnatural 20?
So now I'm going to roll based on a father's love for their child to see if they're willing to accept this deathly consequence. I told Tannen this day would come. Where are you going?
Well, Bianca says that the next place we have to go is Port Bloodgut.
Oh, no,
Apparently-
we have to go to the swamp. The Port Bloodgut was just to get us there.
Right. We have to go to Port Bloodgut so that we can get into the Swamp of Morning Solace. There are others who are supposed to meet there. They're basically the other half of all this.
They were
So we-
supposed to have the other box.
Isn't there a faster way that we can get there? Do we have to go all the way to Bloodgut? I mean, we're already here. It was
Well,
one thing when we were on the other continent.
Yeah, I think from here it would be faster just to go over the mountains instead of going all the way around the continent.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but is it safer or is it just faster?
At this point, safe is relative.
Fair point.
Especially when you're talking about the swamp.
Don't worry, I will protect us.
I mean, it's a well we have to find, right? That's where we're supposed to meet him, a well.
I don't remember.
Though I don't know how you tell one from another in a swamp.
I wasn't physically present for the discussion that told us where to go and what we were looking for, but Kalira has keen mind. Is there any chance she knows exactly where we're going, what we're looking for?
Doing that thing where I'm having trouble remembering what was told to which character now.
You were told that you needed to go to the Swamp of Morning Solace and you would find the people there. The well was not mentioned.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. We're looking for elf, Dragonborn. Instead of duck, goose, it was elf, Dragonborn. And we're just gonna know because it's elf, Dragonborn.
She's
How
gonna.
does that happen?
And Winter
Kalira-
wasn't there when that conversation happened, so she doesn't fucking know.
Kalira's gonna take her dad's hand.
Daddy, I can do this.
I will allow you to go to the swamp. While you are going to the swamp, I'm going to research this prophecy in this Vashka person. And then we will reconvene.
There's something else you should know. So, I know you know that's not the Valkyrie.
Correct.
There are Black Talon soldiers. They attacked the Valkyrie.
What?
There were Black Talon soldiers. They attacked the Valkyrie.
They took our box.
I cannot let you go to the swamp with Black Talon soldiers around.
Daddy, I have to. Please.
If it's any consolation, they weren't particularly caring about being after us. They just wanted the box we had.
Oh.
They want to make a bunch of Hytherium or something.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Your Highness, your father is of the mindset right now not to interfere with your spirit quest. Your mother, on the other hand, is pressing the issue that you should be returned home.
And I have a letter. Would you please give this to them?
It will be my honor.
Your Highness, I know you love Casimir, but maybe we should send him with my dad. I'd feel really bad if he got eaten by something in the swamp.
In the swamp. Would you mind, sir, taking Casimir back? It will let my mother know that I am safe, and I plan to return.
You must hurry. The wall is in danger.
Oh,
The
that's not
east
good.
threatens to consume the west. They have become emboldened. War is on the horizon. And now I fear that these tidings that you bring somehow are connected. I will go and do my research, and I will be in touch. The swamp is as far as you go until we speak again, Kalira.
Yes, Daddy.
I feel much better knowing that you're researching it. I really don't know that I trust Lady Bianca. Thank you, sir.
Bianca is a strange duck. If she has misled you in any way, there's a purpose to it, and a purpose to protect you.
I understand that, and she says that. But when someone repeatedly deceives you over and over and contrary to themselves, it becomes very hard to trust anything they say or their motivation.
Go quickly before the guards arrive.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Daddy. And she'll kiss him on the cheek.
Your father is going to kill me.
It's okay. It's gonna
Oh,
be
Daddy, I
okay.
said kisses.
We'll keep him safe. Me and Pork Pie. And Holy Warrior over there.
Hey, what am I, chopped liver?
You're the distraction.
Well, not all the time. This sword isn't just for show.
No. You're the distraction, and then we hit him, and then you really fuck him up. We're going.
Yeah. Okay. And Tiami's gonna kind of like usher you guys. Like, okay, we're gonna have this discussion while we're moving.
Bye, Kalira's
Mr.
dead.
His name's Physic.
I was.
Bye,
Winter was-
Physic.
Winter also at the same time as Shariz says bye, Mr. Kalira's dad.
So this is where we're going to take our first break. For those of you in the audience, this is where we're going to start our giveaway. We are giving away a set of Red Panda dice from Red Panda Dice and Delights. Big shout out to Siri Cat, the purveyor of Red Panda dice. We have 2 sets left to give away. So awesome. And we'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. Greetings, Earthbound travelers. Thank you for hanging out while we took our break. We have returned. Before the break, the party had discovered the crew of the Sea Shepherd. They had discovered that it was an experimental ship using experimental magics to travel faster. They had attempted to persuade Captain Roger to take them to Port Bloodgut, but was unsuccessful. They had met with Physic, Kalira's father, one of them, who informed them that there was trouble brewing in the kingdom and that they would research this so-called prophecy granting their blessing for Kalira to go to the swamp. This is where we resume. What would you like to do?
So, are we close to either somewhere that there would be like stables, land vehicles, kind of thing for rent, or a temple?
Oh yeah, you're in Port Hope. It is
Right.
a thriving metropolis.
I worded that badly. Which are we closer to? Like somewhere we could rent or a temple? Tammy has two different plans she's juggling.
You'd be closer to stables than you would be a temple.
Then let's lead the way to. I'm leading the way to the stables.
Oh, walk a little faster, Tiami. Or you're like on a mission.
Yes. Quickly.
Can everyone slow down just a little bit? I'm kind of short.
Oh, can you, Kalira, upsies?
He uses his trunk as
Okay.
like a step if you wish to get on.
Oh, okay.
Have the turntables have turned.
At least he's not carrying me like a toddler, like I did to him.
As you reach the bottom of the dock and begin making your way towards the stables, you will hear rhythmic marching, knowing the guards are approaching that your mother sent.
Turn the other direction.
I am looking for a cart to steal.
Maybe you shouldn't have worn something so conspicuous.
I had a different plan until her dad told me Mom was involved. Daddy I can handle. Mother, on the other hand?
Considering you call your dad daddy and your mom mother, yeah. I
Your
can
mom-
see.
Your mom sounds like a very nice lady, although maybe a little protective.
You know what that's like.
No.
I really don't.
No, my
Not
mom's
so much.
my mom's very stern but fair.
Oh, she's fair.
My mom let me
Oh.
just basically run around everywhere as long as I didn't interrupt people.
Are you going to attempt to blend into the crowd, or are you going to brace the guards? What are you going to do? Because the other way leads to the shore.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna face the guards. There's no I dolled up, there's no blending into the crowd.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm looking for a cart to steal.
There's several
Or-
carts.
Or one with a handler that I can just hand money and be like, you can pick this up at the base of the mountain.
If you can find a cart before the guards get here, I would gladly jump on, but
Yeah, is there an unoccupied cart? Or is there a cart with someone on it that I can just bribe?
There is a cart with someone on it.
Hey, you. We need the cart.
Your Highness. Oh my God. They will scramble down from the cart and kneel. How may I be of service?
I climb onto the cart while he's doing that.
Oh, I was gonna have him drive us towards there. He's already got the skills. He knows how to drive the cart. It's his cart. Let's go. We need to go to the mountains quickly. You will be compensated. It's a matter of utmost
What?
importance.
Life and death, if you will, Mr.
Life
Man.
and death royal matters, yeah.
Can we not
I-
use the G word with the subjects?
I am very confused, but I will do as you wish.
Thank you so much.
It was
I-
at this time that Winter, you will hear a voice. Winter, darling, what are you doing in Taladagarious?
Uncle Wilhelm?
Ah, darling, it is so good to see you.
Is that the one with the ship and the drunk?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It's not nice to bring up people's problems like that.
No, we met Winter. Never mind.
Hey, Uncle Wilhelm, do you have an airship around here currently?
Well, yeah, the Iron Seagull is in port.
We kind of need to get to the swamp and rather quickly. Do you think you could get us there?
Not by airship. No, you need good sturdy mounts.
Damn.
You need slickbacks.
Got any of those?
Darling, it's me, Wilhelm. Of course I've got them.
Above table. His wife's name is Agnes, right?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I had that right in my brain.
All right, so Tiami's going to give a gold coin to the guy whose cart they were about to hightail and send him on his way. Thank him for his assistance, because Wilhelm seems much more capable.
Yes, let's see what these guards are about, and then we can go to my shop.
Oh, no. Those are Mother's cards. Can we just avoid them right now? Mothers, you know?
Oh, Wilhelm smells an adventure.
I knew I liked you. Mom
Quick,
always said good things about you.
Get into my cart. I will make sure that you are not seen.
Awesome.
And he will pull back. Looks like a covered wagon from the Western days. He will pull back the canvas, extending a hand.
Your Highness.
Thank you. And she'll turn around to reach for Kalera so Shariz can get in unencumbered.
I'm helping Pork Pie into the cart.
Actually, I think I could probably stay here and blend in a little bit better than you.
Come on, we're going.
Wait, are we leaving? Oh, we're leaving. We're leaving. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to sit out the back of it because I'm still pretty big.
Everybody in.
Sits on the back of the cart. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm.
The cart will. The dice love you guys because the guards are not there yet. The cart will travel some ways towards the outskirts of town. You will travel for about 30 minutes before the cart stops. There's an exchange in Elven. Does anyone speak Elven?
Not with this
Yes.
character.
Winter does.
All right, everyone but Winter, earmuff.
I rarely get earmuffs.
You will hear Wilhelm say to whomever they're speaking to, I've got precious cargo that needs to be not inspected. And the person will respond with, that'll be 1,000 gold. Wilhelm will laugh. Is that all, darling? And that's it.
Okay.
After moments of the exchange, the wagon will continue moving.
While we're riding, Tiami's basically doing reverse, but quickly. Like, she's taking off her jewels, she's wiping her face as much as she can, and she's going to switch out of her fancy dress into her, like, priestly vestments to try to look more normal.
After about 35, 40 minutes, the wagon will stop the canvas will open, and Wilhelm will be like, "Come, come, darlings, come."
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. Kalir, did you want to walk, or did you still like the shoulder?
If you can at least help me down, so long as no one's going too fast, I can keep up.
Okay. Do you want trunk or do you want hands?
She's gonna like you did the open mouth like like let me think about that.
How about you just set me on the ground?
Again, with my trunk or my hands?
Oh, that's what you meant. With your hands is fine.
Okay. He'll like child will pick up, gently set back down to the ground.
That boy is oblivious.
Y'all will find yourselves on the outskirts of Port Hope. There are 5 slickbacks, long, 9-foot-long lizards with 6 legs, saddled and waiting. Yes, Ren?
I said I forgot they're huge.
It's not gonna eat me if I get too close, is it?
Shouldn't.
Can I ride with somebody?
Who would
Sure.
you like to ride with?
Well, I remember my dad and Da telling me that they rode slickbacks one time, but they had made this special like saddle with 2 baskets so they could be on either side and keep the weight even because they were too little to, control them.
You can just ride in front of me. It's cool.
Okay.
Wilhelm will come to you, Tiami. You owe me.
Yes.
Wilhelm never forgets, darling. I cannot wait to hear this story when you return.
Whatever you want.
Oh, don't tell him that.
Whatever you want.
He
Wilhelm,
will.
you are a prince. And I grab him by the face and I kiss him on the lips, and then I just turn and go mount a slickback.
As you go to turn, he grabs you, dip kisses you, and then lets you go to the slickback.
Wow, I usually
wow.
only see you do that with Agnes and my dad.
Speaking of your father, tell him he's been too much of a stranger.
If I cross his path, yeah. Or
And tell your
Vicky.
mother I said hello.
I will. And tell Aunt Agnes I said hi.
I shall. Now quickly go before the guards figure out. They're not stupid. And if your mother is involved, they must have tracking magic.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
will
Wilhelm.
obscure what I can of your path so that you can at least get a good head start.
Thank you.
And as he says that, I go, oh, I snap out of the haze that I was in post kiss, and I'm like, oh, right. And I cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
All right. So,
Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm. You're a very nice man, and I hope at one point that I am able to shop at your shop when I have the coin.
just remember, darling, Wilhelm's House of Wonders. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
That's pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna get on the slickback now. Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm.
Atreus, can you help me up?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Thanks, Uncle Wilhelm.
I can't wait to hear this story.
It might be better than Dad's.
All right. So, everyone give me animal handling checks.
Yay!
Except for Kalira, because she's not driving a slickback.
I thought that was a 0, and I was correct.
Atreus.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Sure is.
7.
Your slickback just lays down from the weight.
Oh, come on, I'm not that big. Come on, buddy. Come on. No.
Yummy.
11.
Yours is very unsteady. It is not taking the rain well. And winter.
So, to quote one Oogie Boogie, 11.
Yours is not taking the rain wells either. But after a few minutes, you are able to gain control and you head into the swamp or head to the mountains of the Nameless Mountain Pass to try to make your way to the Swamp of Morning Solace.
So I
It
need
is.
to confess that I've never ridden one of these before. Does anyone have a clue?
I mean, they're pretty cool. Just, let them do the work. Ain't that right, big fella? Yeah. Who's a good slickback? Who's a good slickback?
I named mine Tom.
Makes me wish I had prepared to speak with animals. I'd ask it its name.
Clear's got her notebook out. She's just taking notes since she doesn't have to drive.
Actually, you know what? And Therese will wiggle his trunk in front of his face and kind of like make a motion to like that he's petting the slickback. And while he's on his journey, he says, "Holy, uh, spirits of Estrasilia primordial forces, let me speak with this slickback." And he says, "Hey there, guy, slickback." I guess he guess speak with animals. What's up there? How you doing? Oh, you don't want to hear? You want to talk? That's okay. I'll just talk to you. What's your name, fella? Oh, nice. That's what I thought. You looked like a Tom, honestly, because that's what I told my princess. Now, what your name was, Tom, because I named you Tom, and I'm so glad that your name is Tom. Well, cool. I just want to let you know that we're going to go to this swamp place, and I'm really happy and excited to be doing it with you, and I'm super thankful that you are nice enough to like let me ride you and stuff. Because I know we had like a little bit of a thing in the beginning, like where you like laid down, and I know I'm kind of a bigger guy, but it's okay. Like, thanks.
So to the rest of us, does he sound like he's speaking common, or does he sound like he's making slickback noises?
He sounds like he's making stickback noises.
He's Harry Potter parcel tonguing it.
Tammy's gonna look over at Kalira and go, special.
My Aunt Min talks to them too.
Sorry, she'd
said
call her
his name
Mila
is
most
Tom.
likely.
I can do that. I just didn't. I wasn't prepared for it today.
No, that's okay. I just sometimes like to see. I just feel like I have this connection now because of being a paladin. I can do some things I didn't think I could do before, and that's kind of cool. I can talk to animals now. So,
Hey, what's mine's name?
hey, hello there over there. Um, do you have a name too?
I am a Kaka.
I'm sorry.
I'm a Kai. I'm a Kai.
Can I just call you Kai?
No.
Oh. That's a really long name to try and remember and try to tell my friends. But I'll do my best. He says his name is Kai.
Clear's
No.
gonna kind of like look straight up at Atreus and just very quietly say,
He's going to be annoying about this, isn't he?
Probably. Just I'm gonna hold on to you. I just don't want you to fall off. Okay? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine. My last lover used to hold on so I wouldn't fall off too.
Riz blushes.
Duly noted.
I don't usually have that problem.
I think it's my height.
I'm looking at your thighs, Winter. I can believe that you don't have that problem.
Hey,
I can speak from firsthand, secondhand evidence. I was there. I saw.
Observation.
I have empirical evidence that says that is a true statement.
thick thighs save lives.
This entire conversation, Shabriz has tuned out by continuing to have a conversation with him talking to Tom, and Tom probably just making the Tom sound back at him, because he does not want to know what his family does behind closed doors. Because again, he considers all of you family.
You will travel. The sun slowly moving till it sets. Evening come. You find a set of ruins that used to be an old outpost at the top of the mountain. Would you like to make camp, or would you like to keep going?
How much do I know, or would Kalira know about the mountains? Like, does she know if this is the type of area where you don't travel at night because it's easy to get lost, or
That depends on the person. There are some that prefer to travel at night, some that will not travel at night. It all depends on the people involved.
I'm guessing, well, she knows the mountain range, like in general, from studying history and geography here in Taladagarios. She's probably never been up in the mountains.
Correct.
I know sometimes it's fun to travel at night, but since none of us really knows the mountains, we might want to stop and make camp. We don't want to get lost in the dark.
And we probably should rest the slickbacks. I mean, they are carrying our extra weight.
I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
We should probably do the watch thing, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't exactly see well in the dark.
See if we can't. Maybe we can catch some food.
You don't have to catch food.
Got the cauldron, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so used to having to hunt for things. That's a good thing.
Yeah, like when my dad said that he didn't really that he was thinking about giving it to Uncle Wilhelm, I was like, no, that's mine now.
Good call.
Alright, so we'll just slowly start setting up camp. This is Tammy's second time really camping. We camped in the woods.
Oh yeah, we don't have any tents still.
No, we didn't have the sense to ask Wilhelm.
Nope.
Winter will set up the cauldron though.
Ooh. Can I pick what's for dinner again tonight?
That depends on what you're gonna pick.
He points his trunk at it. Hot bean soup. It's a spicy bean soup.
And so a spicy bean soup appears in the cauldron.
All right. Somebody else gets to pick tomorrow.
That's fair.
Okay.
Oh, Atreus, while we were riding, since you were holding on to Kalira, I imagine kind of like around the waist, she was kind of studying as much of your arm as she could. She is fascinated by it.
He would have answered any questions you had.
Oh, she would have asked a ton.
Oh hey, sure is.
Hmm.
You should ask the slickbacks what they eat.
Okay. I mean, we are about to go to sleep. I feel like this is probably about 2/3 of my power here, but okay.
He waves his trunk in front of his face and he makes it look like he's petting a slick back.
And Power of ancients, give me that which to speak to this Slickback. So, Mr. Slickback, Tom, what do you eat?
Food.
Oh, you could do you want some hot bean soup?
Food.
Okay, hot bean soup it is. And he goes over and he gets his little bowl and he feeds hot bean soup to Tom.
And Tom eats the soup.
Does
And then-
Tom look like it's good for him?
Make an animal handling check. No, a nature check.
Oh, damn. Pretty sure that's a 0 too. Oh, that's actually a +2. Oh. That doesn't help though, because that's a 4 in total.
Seems fine.
Alright then. Winter's gonna try and make sure that the slickbacks do get fed though, because I mean they're doing such hard work. They need to eat.
And we're all going to be gassed in our sleep by slickback parts. At least it'll keep all the other predators at bay.
It is at this time that you will hear something. A heavy footfall approaching, and voices. I smell it too, and it smells good.
I'm gonna hide behind Atreus again.
Winter's gonna pull out her sword.
I also pull my sword.
Smells like flesh. Aye, smells good. We'll crush 'em, mash 'em, put 'em in a stew. And you'll see a two-headed creature. Large, blobless body, gray skin, wearing a simple loincloth, carrying crude weapons. I need everyone to please join me in owlbear and roll initiative.
God, that is just my number today.
Good initiative.
All right. Atreus,
19.
Calera,
Also 19.
Shiraz,
22.
Winter,
5.
Tiami,
14.
My dice don't like winter.
as you see this creature coming into view, you'll see a second one coming right beside it. Large, two-headed, bulbous, disgusting smelling thing that it is. And Shriz, you're first.
All right. We are going to take the 10 feet of movement to charge up onto the what is the creature on the left side, dropping the bowl and drawing his sword, and then trying to make a swing at it. But first, before doing that, I wish to use a bonus action to infuse and cast Searing Smite.
All right.
So he will, as he draws his sword in front of his face, you will see his trunk kind of go down, like the flat end of it, and it will illuminate the blade.
saying,
All right.
just saying to it, ancients, give me strength, and then taking a swing. And that will be I did all that cool stuff for a 13.
13 hits.
Hell yeah! Sorry, I'm really excited. So it will deal an extra 5 fire damage as the Searing Smite goes off. And then at the start of its next turn, it needs to take a con save. Otherwise, it's still on fire. Somebody else next to it can put it out. But yeah. And then it takes a regular 6 slashing damage.
All right. The divine energy, the new paladin prowess that courses through you, emerging as the searing smite strikes, the creature roaring in anger as flames erupt. Is that your turn?
That'll do it for Shariz.
All right, that'll bring up Atreus with Kalira on deck.
All right. So as my action, I am going to cast the first level spell, Fairy Fire, and I'm going to center that between the two of them, 10 feet back from where they are. It is a 20-foot cube, and anybody inside that cube, which they will be, but Shariz will not, has to make a Dexterity 15 saving throw, or become outlined with Fairy Fire.
Right. First one fails. Second one fails. So they are outlined in fairy fire.
It'll be a violet-colored light that illuminates them. That means that everyone gets advantage on them while they are outlined in fairy fire.
All righty. And that will bring up Kalira.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bonus action. I shift, not wild shape, but just activate my shifting.
Okay.
All right. Clear is going to. She's going to step out from behind Atreus to make sure she has a clear shot without hitting him. And she's going to attempt to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. So a stream of acid emanates from her in a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide line. Each creature in the line needs to succeed on a dex saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration until the creature uses its action to scrape off or wash off the acid or another creature. So it needs a dex save of 15.
It fails.
Awesome. So it's now covered in acid and will take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. It is their turn. Let me roll for the damage.
Actually, she probably would move back behind Atreus after she did that.
4. Actually, you roll the 2d4. It's your spell.
Also, they'll need to do the one that I'm attacking needs to make the con save DC 15. Otherwise, it takes another d6 of fire damage.
They're fine. They rolled a 19. And
So
they have
go
a
out
+3.
Cool. So
So-
then it goes off. So it's
All right.
they're no longer on fire, basically.
All right, cool. Clear, what was the 2d4?
7.
All right. The first one will attack you, Shariz. First attack. 22 to hit.
Ooh, that will definitely hit.
Where the hell's my d8s?
I ate them.
We split them. I was about to say the same thing.
I said it, but I was muted, and you got it out before I could get myself unmuted.
That's 3d8s that we've eaten all together if we just ate one.
That is 14 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
And the next attack will miss.
Sweet. Bring the sword
Number
up.
2 will charge you, Atreus. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
$11 points of slashing damage. Second attack will miss. And I'll bring up Tiani.
So Tammy is going to run and try to hit it from the back.
That's what he said.
You said we have advantage when they're outlined, right?
Yep.
Yes.
God, I need it. So does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
Awesome. And that is 9 points of damage.
Alrighty. The creature roaring in pain and in anger as you deal 9 points of damage. Is that your turn?
Yep.
I'll bring up Winter.
Alrighty. Winter is going to saddle up next to, or sidle up, I should say. Pronounce things properly. Next to Atreus to attack numero dos. Remembering that they got advantage. It's a good thing that I have advantage because, oh boy. Okay. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Alrighty. That'll be max damage. So 14.
All right. The creature, you're using your sword.
Yes.
The blade cutting deep into the flesh, the blood pouring, the creature growling and snarling. That'll bring up Shariz.
Taking a high guard stance, using both of his hands, he's going to take a very big swing at this creature again in front of him with his long sword. And he has advantage that I just was reminded about. A 14
14 hits.
for a total of 12 slashing damage.
The high guard stance, the quickly moving in, the fairy fire, making it easier to see the target. The blade finds deep purchase. The creature howls in pain. Is that your turn?
That will do. Oh, as a bonus action, I'm gonna touch. I'm assuming my holy symbol is this breastplate.
Yes.
He's gonna touch the breastplate, and is gonna mutter to himself, "Oh, ancients, give me more strength." And I'm gonna use harness divine power, where I'm gonna regain 1 spell slot.
All right.
And then that's my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Atreus.
Cool. This guy is right in my face. So I am going to cast the cantrip Primal Savagery. And since I'm already in my shifted form, so I'm already looking a little more bestial than usual, my claws have elongated, my fangs have elongated, the tufts of fur around the sides of my face and on my arms have grown a little longer. And then as I cast this, it exaggerates even more, and my claws and fangs start dripping with acid, and I lay into it.
Okay.
Oh, advantage. Much better. That is 15 plus 7, 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that is view for 7 points of acid damage. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use my shifter attack.
Isn't that your bonus action casting the primal savagery?
No, primal savagery is an action.
Because you cast it and then attacked.
The attack is part of the casting.
Okay.
Primal savagery. I'll read it real quick. You channel primal magic to cause your teeth, fingernails to sharpen, and deliver a corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
On a hit, the target takes 1d10 acid damage. After you make it, your attack, your fingernails and teeth return to normal. And then my bonus action is my my long fang form attack. And that is 14 plus 2. 16.
That'll hit.
Is 1 whole d6 of damage. 4 points of piercing.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Kalira.
Kalira's going to reach down on the ground, scoop up a few pebbles, using her bonus action to use her cantrip Magic Stone, load one into the sling, and wing it at number 1 since it's the one she has a straight line on.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Tira. When you attacked me a minute ago, I forgot to roll for concentration on Fairy Fire. I just did, and I still have it up.
Okay.
So, advantage. All right. 7, 15.
15 will hit.
Sweet. It's 8 points of damage from the magic pebble.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. Number 2 will swing on Winter. 18 to hit.
Let me double check. Yes, that hits.
16 points of slashing damage.
Yowies.
Oh, Tyr. The creature number 2 has to make. Oh no, he doesn't have to make anything. He just takes the damage automatically at the start of his turn. Because he hasn't done anything to take the acid off, right?
Right.
Sorry. So 5 more points of acid damage.
All right. Second attack. 14.
That misses.
All right. Sure is. You're being attacked. First attack. 26 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
That is 18 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Next attack. That will miss. That will bring up Tiami.
Okay. So Tiami is going to mutter under her breath and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Dex saving.
No.
So that is 7 points of radiant damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Winter, you're up.
Alrighty. That'll be a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Alright. 7 damage.
Both of them are looking haggard. Is that your turn, Winter?
Yes, that'll be her turn.
That will bring up Shariz.
Riz is going to take about 5 feet of movement to move to the right of number 1 so that he is closer to number 2 and is going to touch his breastplate and then hold his hand out using a channel divinity. And I'm going to use Nature's Wrath as an action. I cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of that I can see. I'm choosing creature number 2. It has to succeed on a strength dexterity saving throw, your choice. DC is 15, or be restrained.
All right. They are not smart enough to do dex, so it will try to do raw strength. You said the DC was 15?
Correct.
All right. That is a 23.
Damn. All right. Well, it is not restrained. And then that is my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Atreus.
All right. Wash, rinse, repeat. I cast Primal Savagery. And that is cocked. That is better. That's 15 plus 7, 22.
22 hits.
And Savagery is D10. So that's going to take 6 points of acid damage. And then 15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right. So the additional claw strike, that's a D6 for 4 points of piercing.
All right. And that'll bring up Kalira.
Kalira is going to step out from behind Atreus. Since she's close enough, she's not going to bother with the actual. No, she'll still use the sling. I was going to say she's not going to bother with the sling, but no, she'd probably still use the sling because she's kind of tiny. Is the fairy fire still up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's going to, since she imbued 3 pebbles, which the spell allows for, she's going to fling another magic stone for 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Let's try this one. And that's going to be 6 points of damage from the magic stone. And that's my turn. Well, she'll step back behind Atreus again.
All right. Go ahead and roll the 2d4 for the acid damage.
Yes, sir. That's 7 points of acid damage.
All right. Number 2. Roll the dice to see who it's attacking. Going after Atreus. That is 14 to hit.
No.
Next attack. Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
It's all right.
So that's base 16. Plus 15. I can't do math. That's a
31.
lot. 31 points of damage.
All right.
Number 1 is attacking Shariz again. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh, come on. I rolled 2 1s. 9 points of
Yes.
damage.
9, you said?
Yes. Second attack.
Oh,
We'll miss. All right.
I got to roll. I got to roll concentration.
Yep. 15 or better.
That is a con save.
Yep.
No. Fairy fire drops.
Damn.
All right. It is now Tiami's turn.
Awesome. Seeing Atreus get hit that hard, she is going to use her Channel Divinity Balm of Peace and move over to him. It will not provoke an attack of opportunity, and she can restore 2d6 plus 2 hit points to him.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So, that is 7. Not much,
Which-
but
It puts me back in double digits.
okay.
Is that your turn, Tiami? All right, Winter, you're up.
All right. Do. I am going to. Just to be clear, I don't have to spend an action to use Action Surge, correct?
Right, you attack
that's a
and then
free
declare action surge and
Okay.
get your action again.
Alright. That is what I will do. Ha, that should hit. Do. 13 plus 10 is 23.
23 hits.
And that is 13 damage. And I would like to action surge to attack again.
All right.
And that is a 18.
18 hits.
For 11 damage.
And that will drop it.
Yeah.
The creature falling, gurgling as it chokes on its own blood, falling lifeless.
Woohoo!
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Shariz, you're up.
Shariz will take a knee for a second, placing his hand on his breastplate and whispering to himself,
Ancients, please help me restore myself.
and is going to use Lay on Hands, and I'm going to restore 20 hit points of my Lay on Hands to myself.
All right.
That will bring me up to 23. Just healing myself, and that is my turn.
All right, Atreus.
Okay. Atreus got hit real hard and is real not happy about it. So Atreus uses bonus action to long claw attack.
You going to move first?
Oh, do I need? Oh yes, sorry. Hand tool. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move around to the back side of him, so I have advantage. And yeah, and so then I attack with that is a 15 to hit,
Hits.
and he takes 2 whole points of piercing damage. And then I activate Wild Shape. And I turn into a brown bear.
All right.
So my arm begins, the claws grow longer out of the fingers of my metallic arm, and the arm grows shifts to get bigger and more muscle, and then the metal just starts spreading across, wrapping bands of metal around Atreus as his form turns into that of a giant metal brown bear.
All right. Awesome. And that will bring up Kalira.
It is so cool when he does that.
She's going to move so that she's got line of sight on... Oh my gosh, what just happened here? There you go. She's going to move so she's got line of sight on the creature, and she is going to fling the third stone that she had handy. And my computer's decided that now we're doing multiple windows instead of multiple tabs. I'm not sure what's happening there. Sorry. Throwing the last of the magic stones I have handy, and that's 18.
18 will hit.
Cool. And looks like we are doing 9 points of damage with that magic stone. And that's going to be Clear's turn.
All right. The creature caught between the bear and the Loxodon will rage and howl. Let's see who it's going after. It's going after Atreus. That is 18.
I will hit.
14 points of damage.
Duly noted.
Second attack. 26.
To hit? Yeah.
Yes. 16 points of damage.
Okay. Cool.
All right. And that will bring up Tiami.
Alright. So she is going to cast Sacred Flame at it again. So dex save.
It has a negative on its dex. That's hilarious. It has a negative. What was the negative on its dex again? It has a negative 1 on its dex, and I rolled a 2.
Alright. And so, oh yeah, max damage. It takes 8 points of radiant damage.
All right. 8 points of radiant damage. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Winter, you're up.
Alrighty, Roo. It is time for Winter to once again sidle up next to one of her compatriots and go in for the stab. More of a slash than a stab.
The slashity slash.
Slishity slash. That's gonna miss. That's a 9.
9 misses. All right, sure is.
Sure is now feeling much better than he was. Will again taking that high guard stance, and will take a slash with his long sword with 2 hands. Oh, that's a 10.
That'll miss.
Did you roll with advantage?
You are flanking.
Oh, I'm flanking. Okay. So that's a 24, actually.
That will hit.
For 12 slashing damage.
How do you want to do it?
I think in the high guard stance, he just kind of dips low, drawing the tip, and just slashing up. Not like trying to cut him in half or anything, but just to make like a deep gash into like from his like stomach to maybe like the top of his chest, and it just kind of opens, and then he just falls to the ground. And then Sherez will stick his sword into him and like stand proudly.
I saved you all.
Atreus just roars in anger at the thing that's on the ground, and then does that bear thing where he just puts 2 paws on top of it and just kind of slams up and down on top of it for a second.
Can I use my last spell slot to do speak with animals so I can speak with Atreus while he's in a bear form?
If you want.
No.
Does it?
Tammy's gonna adjust a little bit and cast Prayer of Healing,
Okay.
and that's so everybody gets 7 points.
Yay!
You had a question, Ren?
When you're wild shaped, don't you still understand the languages you speak?
Yeah, you just
I
can't.
understand them, and I can't
I know
speak.
you can't speak back to them. I know.
Yeah, so now he can understand me when I speak, at least.
No, I'm not going to use my last spell slot for
Okay.
that. That was just a silly idea I had.
Disregard.
I'm gonna repeat it twice more if I don't see anybody else hitting us. Like, I don't see any more. I don't smell them. Okay, I'm gonna cast again.
If I see you start to cast again, I
Yeah.
drop Wild Shape.
All right. That one is 14.
Okay.
All right. This does up to 6 people. So any of you guys that need it.
Yes.
Okay.
Clear is
Yes.
good.
All right. I got one more. If anybody else needs it. Do you have more than one?
Winter's good.
I could take one more.
All right. Well then, I'll just do cure wounds. I'll just come up and touch you for that one then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or I can do that to myself.
Okay.
I can cure myself.
I was going to have Kalira run over and like hug his leg and give him a cure wounds.
That's 6. So if you need any more, then you'll have to get loving from others.
I'll take it, Kalira, if you want to.
Oh yeah, he keeps letting her hide behind him and stuff. She's going to be all cutesy about it. Run up, like hug his leg because he's tall and she's not.
Oh,
And,
hi. Hi.
Trust me, you'll feel better.
10 points of
Already
healing.
do. That will, yeah. That I'm down by 1. Yeah, that's better.
Yep. I'm doing the metal image with the height difference and her on his leg. I'm sure it is better.
I kind of imagine her like wrapped around his calf, basically.
We're going to go ahead and take our last break here. Before we do that, we're going to end the drawing and see who won a set of dice.
Dice.
The Welsh Turk.
Woohoo!
All right, Welsh Turkey, we will send you the remaining 2 sets and you can pick, and then we'll get those to you. I will let our producer Ames do that since they have you on Discord and can do that directly. We are going to take 10 minutes. I've got to do something about this pain, and we'll be back. And we're back. Thanks so much for hanging out while we took our last break. Congratulations to the Welsh Turk for winning the dice. Before we went on break, the party had escaped the guards with the help of one Wilhelm. They had traveled into the mountains with no name, finding the ruins of a old outpost. Setting up camp, they attracted the attention of some Entons. Combat ensued. They were victorious. This is where we resume. What would you like to do?
Winter's gonna have dinner.
Move the stinky Etten bodies out of the way.
I'll help with that.
Hold on. I'm gonna loot the corpses. I'm gonna see if they have anything valuable on them.
Clear will probably
Alright.
let go of Atreus' leg and let him move around.
Pats her on the head. I'll be right back.
Come have some dinner.
They do not have anything on them, Atreus.
Then I'll help Shariz drag the bodies away from the camp.
So yeah, after we get the bodies, just drag out of the camp, Tiami's gonna go back to eating her bean soup.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Atreus will get a
slickbacks.
thing of soup as well.
Are the slickbacks still there?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll Shuriz will go over and pat his slickback, Tom, and then go feed himself.
Okay.
About halfway through her bowl, Tiami's gonna stop and look at Shariz. This is vegetarian. It's not beef, right?
No, this is beans. I said hot beans.
I
soup.
know. I was making sure there wasn't beef stock on your bean soup. You've tried to feed me beef before.
I don't make the recipe. I just said what it was, and I said hot bean soup. I wanted the spicy vegetable broth with some beans. Maybe
Okay.
make it a little thicker and
Vegetable broth is fine. I'm just saying, if you turn me into a cannibal, I'm gonna eat Loxodon next. And not in the fun way.
Ooh.
what would be the fun way? I don't want to know.
I'm not
I could
explaining it
teach
to him.
you.
You remember the other night when I tried? Never mind.
She's gonna go back to her bean soup.
Atreus and
Brad.
Pork Pie sit down next to Kalira.
This needs
I
bread.
mean, if you really wanted to, sure is. I could teach you how to swallow some Loxodon meat.
Blushes and then he continues eating food.
Does the cauldron make bread?
What?
Does the cauldron make bread?
It can.
I think we need bread to sop up the. Alright, so Tiami's gonna go over and be like, big, crusty loaf of bread.
And behold, it will appear.
Okay, break off pieces and hand them to anybody that wants some.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yep.
perfect.
I'll take one, thank you.
Oh yeah, Clear is just eating. She is not shy about food.
It's
Eat it.
gonna be a musical night tonight.
Eating noises, eating noises, eating noises.
Nom nom.
I don't know if Pork Pie eats food, but she'll dip a little piece of bread in the soup and offer it to Pork Pie.
Oh yeah, he'll take it.
He's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah. I didn't exactly make him exactly. I mean, when I found him, he was just kind of a husk, just a metal thing, but a little ingenuity, a little magic. We got him up and going again.
That's pretty cool.
Nothing wrong with being made of science and magic.
And getting it up and going.
That too.
What are y'all doing?
After dinner, Winter's Well, we should set watches.
Set watches. Yes. I'll take first watch if you guys want.
I don't see so good in the dark. But I'd happily set a watch with someone else.
I'll take a watch.
You could sit with me, Kalira. I'm also not very good at seeing in the dark.
Maybe the two of you shouldn't be together.
No, I'll take a watch with Kalira because I can see in the dark.
Okay.
I'll take morning.
Okay.
I'll take last.
I'll take third then. Good night, everybody.
Pardon. Sorry.
All right, so whoever's on first watch, give me a perception check.
That is an 18.
Everything seems fine. The time on watch will pass uneventful.
Okay.
And it's time to pass it off.
So we'll go over. Ironclaw,
Yeah, huh?
it's your turn.
Right.
Don't forget your girlfriend.
Not my. Whatever. Goes over and gently wakes Kalira. Time for watch.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that came out higher pitched than I intended.
It was cute.
I have a 19.
Do you want him to roll with advantage because there's two of us, or do you want each of us to roll separate?
Separate.
All right. Since I don't have night or dark vision, should mine be with disadvantage?
No.
All right. That's hilarious. I rolled a natural 20. And I have a plus 7 on perception, so.
Your shift will go uneventful.
When our shift ends, I'll use my boot to nudge Shura's awake.
Feet
Hey.
again.
Hey, good. Your turn.
I don't like feet, man. Just like regularly, just like nudge me
I nudged you. That's how I regularly nudge everybody.
with the hands. You don't have to use your feet.
What I'm hearing is he doesn't have a foot fetish.
You have to walk on those things all day. I don't want that near me.
Do you?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get awake now.
Yeah. You gonna be warm enough, Kalira?
Actually, Tyr, what's the weather like?
It's fall, so it's cool. It's not cold.
But we don't have camping gear and bedding and all that.
I have
No.
a bedroll.
I have a bedroll.
I do
We
not
have
have a
bedroll.
bedroll.
Do you wanna share a blanket?
Sure.
I'm fuzzy and warm.
Sounds good.
All right, sure is. Perception check.
That is a 17.
You see light, an orange glow in the distance.
Could I make another perception check with my nose to try and see if I smell campfire?
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo. That's a 12.
You do. You have a campfire going with the cauldron.
Oh shit! I smell. Okay, that's that guy.
I have a question about it. Is
Yes.
it from the direction we came from, or is it in the direction we're going?
Is it?
Winter's asleep, so
Which direction is it? Is the little light in?
that is so fucking meta.
Sorry.
It's in the direction you're going.
That's kind of strange. Oh well. He'll just kind of sit up and look at the stars. He'll thank the ancients for providing him with this new power, and thank you for giving me this power. And I guess I should just like call you the ancients if that's okay with you. If I should call you something different, I guess give me a sign. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you for giving me the protection I needed today and the strength I needed today, and I hope that the strength continues. So, thank you, ancient ones, and if you could like make sure my mom doesn't find out that I'm on a big adventure right now, because I'm still trying to figure out how to tell her myself, that'd be really cool. Okay, thanks.
Then your shift will come to an end.
And he will go over and he will kind of nudge Winter with his trunk.
Winter.
Oh God, with the nose.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I just like I don't think about it. It's just like another hand to me. But I'll use my hand next time. I'm really sorry.
Okay. It's okay. By the way, it's not exactly a hand. It's a hand that you breathe out of, which is really weird.
Oh, yeah, but like I can do a bunch of other stuff with it. So it's kind of like a hand plus, you know? Like it's like a hand plus a snorkel plus a sniffer plus you you know. Apparently a pocket. I can use it as a pocket. Remember with the chalk? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get a little bit more sleep, and then, um, I think since I picked last time, I guess you get to pick the breakfast.
Cool beans. Which is not what we're having for breakfast.
That would be kind of funny, considering we just had hot bean soup. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, good night.
All right, Winter, perception check.
2!
You are distracted. Very distracted. You do not notice.
I don't notice nothing. I'm completely oblivious.
But you feel a prick. A sharp sting in your neck. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yippee!
I was
Not the
like,
kind of prick she was feeling on the ship.
I was like, sure is. You feel a prick. What's it on meat?
15.
You fall unconscious.
What? Motherfuck.
Without the watch to warn you, you will not notice the troops that surround you.
Ooh. Question tier.
Hmm?
Pork pie.
You didn't set him to anything before you...
Sure. But Warforged don't actually sleep. So he would be
No,
in
but
rest mode.
he would be in rest mode.
Okay. Just a thought.
Sure is. You will feel a boot nudge you.
Again, Atreus, the boo. Okay, that's not Atreus.
Opening your eyes, you will see a soldier with a spear pointed at you, wearing that same livery with the black talon. You each will be kicked awake.
Yeah.
Even me?
No, you're unconscious through drugs. You're soldiers
Hello?
over you with spears.
Hello?
Gave you the box. What more do you want?
You will see. And this is where we pause for the evening.
You bastard.
Shake my angry octopus at you.
I want to thank you for being players at my table. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. I want to thank the audience for being here. We hope that you had a good time. I know we're ending an hour early tonight, but this is a good place to stop. So we will take this time to remind people who we are, where they can find us, and we will get out of here.
Hi everyone, I'm Alice, the voice of Winter, and you can find me on Twitter at Cap'n Cupcake.
I'm Christina, the voice of Tiami, and you can find me on Twitter at Tia Morskaskula.
Hey everybody, it's me, the voice of Triz, and me is Patrick, and you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Kalira, and you can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Locke Clark, and I was Atreus or Iron Claw. And you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tier the DM, the world's okayest DM. And you can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM. Remember, guys, that if times get dark and things get hard, it's okay. You find people to lean on, to grow stronger with, and then be that for someone else. Remember that love and inclusion are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. Come join us, be torchbearers. And remember, until next time, live life to make yourself proud. We'll see you next time.